no plus King Kanenja so you should say you about players they call ne adie and the communications director made us known say Otto Lusua Otto and I see a blame no
Yenchena obowia na so Lusua e obibi ka
but so far the players are afraid there and one on and you be the sound come on and I no pay right here on the show and see Nana Opoku and officer chance a playoff war at the Accra Sports Stadium you be the sound come on RT4 Techiman 11 Wonders
me wo concern kakra wo Sadia no any game in particular
the playoff
but wouldn't say you do come on bebre wo show we so because
every time you are
yes, whether the FA is now cementing that thing, they say it has come to stay, especially for RTU ne omo that side no zone na.
So says zone 1A.
Say him say the reason Emma FA no
because of
hooliganism. Now, how far has the FA been able to monitor solve those
that
issues,
problem, you know? Especially enhanced protocol when it comes to issues. So I agree with Kanenja. Say you be Janice,
because when we all blast, I can't last match, but we are qualified. For we are qualified, but that zone. Because of Oman Kasoma actions, Sibintino, and warranted that kind of punishment. But for how long should they endure that pain?
Kanenja is asking, can't we do anything apart from
that? I think so. Straight jackets facing among football winner, geography now. Sa hono, a baby a hosun pao. Eti asatna prano. Oko. Oba Arifa
Original FM
chairman and was region honina who's a brown region MC Chem 3 I want a very big pa it is a you consider no money na as here things that will be traveling and it's but the point now making a very good point pa I see you because I think say who you hooliganism aspect no free man somebody from Sunyane no ko ebia zabzugu akobo tinina eso eka ho but ya hooliganism aspect no
me tiase en say ni we dubiase a Swedu Oblast and a boy Edubiase traveled from Edubiase to go and play Swedu Oblast
when you look at the distance
me ba no decision of the chairman there was nothing about distance it was purely about hooliganism
and I make sure say by now no o say I think say the main reason every moment me yes ade no and also bet me play
the me no me bisa questions what you say if you have other questions that you want to ask and no dey yan omo ana ebisa omo because be me say no what dey no be shemu a and me dey am pesa me che one say a team will plan for the whole season it is a Swedu Oblast or planning onim say no born match onim say me home matches 13 and 15 me born in them kwa me first me bocha me what you say into onim say o mass certain point bia the qualification very high no wa qualify but with RTU money Techima 11 Wonders they have to play then they come and play final game you name after be our braces in no one off game be wahano now be in a frame yes it was a punishment because of what was going on but for how long should the clubs no more that side endure that pain
so then we should also ask the clubs I don't know
so what is the third time and fourth
third time
this is the third time 11 Wonders because they've been involved in twice
where a second time
this is the third time
and I think I say person go back to the old system because the old system that was how it is so I understand the point that you're coming from.
All right, so it's exactly 7:40. Nana Opoku Agroyene, Yanko, the major sporting.
I mean, a few minutes. I mean, find you for a few now. Yanko, so the major sporting headlines. Kopiemu Metro TV online.
Original FM.
And then some of the Gonya became kind of me a boy ye papa. Me call GhanaFA.org now the pen and I made a chassis. Na got two Kopiemu ha. Just look at this info yini. Enra Blasters Jite Community Stadium game no toja against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Game the ban area was 2-1 in favor of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Now nano pay over GhanaFA.org and some of Omakuche Ediaguoni or say Ghana put up impressive second half performance but forward to Nigeria. Now just say Obom Rantan Basso say even though defeat no by idea. Now so the second half game you made done the dino. Now just say a con can ye pa. Omo so betimi abuild upon that. Send a game I Trinidad and Tobago no bibia betimi akonkan as so Ediama the senior soccer team, the Black Stars of Ghana. Still, GhanaFA.org was say rebuilding with promise. Rebuilding with promise. Ghana's youngsters hold the key. Now, Chese Enra, we saw a lot of youngsters. Amo Ebobono Ediama the senior soccer team, the Black Stars of Ghana. Now, GhanaFA.org. Ediaba Betuja say, Yeshem Rante ya Musi Academy Blasters there. Chese yo dachi papa dachi elho Edema the senior soccer team, the Black Stars of Ghana. It's Ghana for Komakuma and for and two omuyen wedie. Just a friendly big keke it's Luzia. Emma Obia Yam Esheno, Debbie. Emobia Yam Sheno. We are just friendlier. Yasha Mona am building upon said a bear. World Cup qualifications a day anymore. A bit me a winning a bibiatima conkai.
Original FM.
Now got two zona championship no playoffs no course of the dentia. And I said, get to now and a GhanaFA.org about to just say Oaks FC triumph over Root Sisters. Samates overcomes Asian Socrates in zona championship playoffs. Now just say and also Sama and also Eda GhanaFA.org. Mame call Ghana Web and I don't pay Ghana Web. Now Okoha or say Asante Kotoko to retain Karim Zito as substantive head coach. Now just a reporter by say Karim Zito you be pushing now kwa technical head no Kodebano. One way papa no onyanko. Obetena Bojuma as head coach at the Amas Kumasi Asante Kotoko da bibia tiba konka and so now no say Kotoko
Original FM
pick up no ne sabe tiba kana wa tiba kwa Africa no mugiri say Karim Zito ayebi da ono betima guide omo na bibia timi akonkan elho Ghana defender Abdul Mumin shortlisted for La Liga goal of the season and also at a Ghana web na no player onya be kenkan ebetimi abo pa Azuma Nelson to be honored by World Boxing Council in Accra. Azuma Nelson to be honored by World Boxing Council in Accra. Now, Chese Papa Azuma, Hall of Famer. Bacho, and we are shaking pa ebeba edi amano. Now, mo say mega 90 ebe to Japa, mo be shene ni mo nyam san say e ban boxing papa yi wahibi pa wa Azuma. Na nanwada.
Oh, okay, so Battle of the Beats, no. Ebeba so Bukom
boxing arena.
Nyame adoma 13 no. Saturday no ana omode sa award de be ma no yeah we say no tilapia ba
eba yes
tilapia bukum ba no tilapia eba ana one abrante your friend
Ekon eba bana akon okay akon
no you see the akon one akon
okay
yeah one akon and Saturday no na omode ebe man na nti sa fight ni dey say ye nyina ye kohwe ye hwe say be fan live crowd on Metro
TV ni already okay
yeah.
great eti Zuma ye be share na monyam kese pa on the 9th but got to one Zuma Sports complex no
yeah
say na hwafu ankante age wo nyina aboso ye we nenye bibi fanfan na bibi antimi
first na for Kaneshi Sports Complex say Azuma Nelson enti no say yen ni din fisu no
because en shenku fatakra got to house of Ogumaya no bom mo de nyasam ketua Oaks FC so more qualifier next season the National Women's League no be Jeremasi akan na enra oko social media no so the way mama and din Eddie Messi Tegu head coach Edema Oaks FC omo bona baso ananya asem ketwa yesi hazo folk mayo no popo pa no team players talent go no anu de anya asem ketwa
omaya de
eti maye mo baso gatwa me komani na me ko bbc.com na me ko sports category no kakra na okwo de a na ne gofo mu fa Chelsea ne ma makra
I want share bra I'm say widely then
bbc.com ni Ghana for my Facebook widely mocked
widely
celebrated how Chelsea won the Conference League. Me pacho, we mind the chronology of how a month for S3 Chelsea, a month for H3 Chelsea. Say Chelsea level drop it in the Conference in all ball. Me pacho, what check a quiet Chelsea fast one.
I see the number for 3 Chelsea.
Month for 3 Chelsea.
A month for respected Chelsea.
A month for the Obu party.
Because Chelsea. I'm a conference. I'm a conference.
No, only Jagadin. FC Noah, Ameret FC among for Chelsea but the Chelsea the name you don't really see Konkonswa among for celebrating it's a trophy as a season, you know, at least Chelsea and trophyless. I know where your coach Enzo Maresca said no pay trophy no ko wiema be bia there dance say or no personally the near Japan it's say only European trophy that but personally when you that accolade no wa aka see bi ho a odebeko be bia akopa adwuma kwa Arsenal da chibi etimi ayesan say trophy winning coach e say no a trophy winning coach and ya teta fe kra no Obewe kama me. Or a trophy winning coach. And ya take up I don't know. Mami come any mom. Genius.
Okay, no.
Genius Palmer made a difference against Real Betis. Genius. You can't say be a genius I got to otiase. Genius. Nese ne sasu de bi ni krom ha. E bi ni wiase. Ko Palmer no. And no sha sister Ko Palmer maya. Oh. Gatu akrani ni bob. Genius Ko Palmer. Eti ye bona baso pa na se me go enfa Zubimendi na ono na mo beto no e ba chance na fo ni abre Martin Zubimendi no be bia dia dan se obekọ Arsenal 51 million pounds and Arsenal for tebri na che so mo da kwaje abrantia kama enso so na abrantia se o si aka e ma Real Sociedad for no so pa che se paperwork ni bia dia I am ready. I can't say Arsenal bet 51 million pounds no.
Arsenal organizing medical no at the amount.
Na say bibia etimi
back call back. Me call young man use
Man U story no.
Man U story no.
So okay. I say maybe okay. Man United booed off after defeat in Malaysia. Gatu United preseason no master dey announce any. Preseason
say we no how many to aso.
Hey Obi a ball league we enche 2 days cram aye. Master to prison. Na say United for no money abre. Na enumu no na je say enra game
Asian tournament. But say so be terminate as pre-season because even though ye
we born say Asian na say Asian. Oh okay. Asian All Stars.
Yeah.
And then say no ye chi Manchester etwa mu ka baako. Na say huro mu no nya saketwa. Say United are bomb power Manchester United. Team no. San team no. Wa bomb.
Yes, some next game omne Hong Kong.
Omno Hong Kong na kwakobo. Na Hong Kong for ball. Omo nkete.
So that wa ha we ni a ka Man U there. Twaso.
Original FM.
Now almost to the Manchester United for pa as Ruben Amorim na niabre papa no ahwe enkoyesa mame komanim gatum mame komani na memfa ensefoforo enzo so emradia na chese any Chelsea come back to beat Real Betis and win Conference League and also mame ko Sky Sports na gatu ko Sky Sports trophy winning coach and that one Enzo Maresca when all odds were against this man we jina konkonso akwaji trophy no e da Chelsea eti Enzo Maresca no ko Sky Sports mo first story ma ye Chelsea also Maresca Conference League win can be start of something important. Conference League win can be start of something important. Then you say Maresca gidi is a stand trophy we watches papa and more confidence na basro. It's a moral booster. Chelsea next season in the Champions League will be a year. That's why I'm coming. Amorim admits Manchester United in the boss. After
call it Sanyum to Susu Jawe no more Yanemo Netia.
It's Amorim's admit he said Charlie baby do no. Baby do need a wedding. Or here reinforcement. It's I say almost as almost 2 players. No.
Yes, I say Amorim
admits Manchester United need the boss after friendly defeat in Malaysia. Need the boost. Yes, need the boost after friendly defeat in Malaysia. There's a wajatum say Rua any Syria na for the Syria mono. Omudika, no mudi Syria. Them mono mu here reinforcement team nkoyi kra. Ma me fa rentwa to na fe me fa free Sky Sports. Got 2 transfers in there. Ekoso. Na Sky for my transfer center life enya sam ketwa. Na ukomu kakra utim say Matthias Cunha is set to undergo America at Manchester United Jeremy Frimpong has arrived in the UK to finalize his move to Liverpool from Bayer 04 Leverkusen. Also, West Ham United and Leeds have joined Brentford in the race to sign Liverpool goalkeeper Kala. Goalkeeper, very, very good power. Okay, it's more of a transfers, you know, as also a one year making can a bit more power. Atletico Madrid are expected to approach Tottenham over the signing of Christian Romero.
Well, Papa. Obia to talk Naji, well, Papa. And now Unia.
Atetana.
Obia to talk baby, our issue, our problem. Uncle too.
Midfield and our uncle. Martin Zubimendi, no midfielder.
You be himself striker.
I don't know what's
Striker.
Gatu, my main for daily me for chat na mini anu mremu. Na me chat there. I mean beautiful pictures.
Original FM.
Beautiful pictures. Oda my main calling say. Beautiful pictures. And then I pay that daily mail. O share how Chelsea for left it trophy na and can. Enyo wakono. Enyo wakono Arsenal fa me bisa. Enyo wakono. Sa wakono. Ade blue be enyo fe. Enyo fe so da.
Original
If the Blues
FM.
complete the set no cano, the major European trophies now you can want them. The Champions League, the Europa League, the Conference League, to a very large extent, the Super Cup, and also the Cup Winners' Cup. 5. You're much as a basso. Now I had here. Got to my fancy because all the story. It's just about the Blues.
And Rana,
Blue is the color, no. Got to.
You knew a machine.
Now see the sun. Oh, the
fight, no. Street fight, wow.
I'm a game, no.
Before the game, no. Chelsea never
Saturday before the game.
NFA. You know, I could be a pan. I said, yeah, I'm born. Because of the beer out.
Oh, that's okay.
The only one I know is Sukra.
Oh, see a bono. No, that's Sukrabi and him. On that note, no, my mincha, maybe some man of Fire Lady.
Okay, fire.
We saw a Chelsea fan. On the side, they need to know.
Story knowing. According
Street
battle. Moment Chelsea and Real Betis fans clash in Poland, launching bottles and smoke grenades hours before Europa Conference final. It's a quantity. No, more just that.
Ni bia ekuta no ene sa bia battle no.
Pam. Obi ya buna moja tu no store asu kura bia no. Eh. Na na moja dura na. Well,
say be a Fire Lady.
Za.
Krebi sa na opatre. O enjoy him. Let's Fire Lady. Nebis amano. O kremu chuche.
Fire bridge.
Original TV, original 91.9 FM. Nana Opoku agro and you better was it. And I don't pay you beko yenim na yede. Warm up atwaso kaninja kasongo atnase sasuna menia bema mesmela naji so I want justice kole wa but do pay yenda betway for asipa yendo mase. Ano kin a boy. Yeah,
no boy.
On 4 point we no.
On 4.27.
4.27.
Yeah.
And now a boy.
Yeah, a boy.
And now be Sandy Biaba now you matches no. Matches wo.
Kakao ho. Omo playoff ni ade no. Na omo ho. Nti ye de beba. Omo bo playoff ni ade no. Aha, ye de beba.
Okay.
Nti ye behwom kakra.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ba onche omo me ya fedi. Anopa meba 37. Taxi drivers we so mo pack up dura misia original TV ko achi akaneja na ka che gatu so say da bia hwe ni omo edin Alaji on the station master
okay
37
taxi rank
okay
Alaji on Alaji encha Sadek so Sadek so anope one obi gidi Chelsea fan Chelsea not guy and say oh we amukoje club world cup no amukoje na Alaji say nya abotre conference league now hey Sadek say nya abotre conference league now agility na akoje na we tio man Sadek come say oh chairman can be chairman na say Chelsea for Chelsea for noise pollution. Intiana Kaninja ebe generate code no by can see Betway. Betway will feature be a friend Bet Saver. Bet Saver feature no ma konya say we try bet no 1 game 2 games as say slip now. Sikano yes sign at the amount biom exclusive to Betway. Terms and conditions apply, regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Better responsible with Betway. Get way more. Now Samara Company Limited at the about Kel Kids toothpaste. Kel Kids toothpaste toothpaste from between 2 to 6 years and almost Kel Kids toothpaste. Strawberry flavor a woman ama now I to say toffee bino into the toothpaste toothbrush now we choose and kwalane pepper am we develop personal so I say attitude say Danny Denina no omrichi omose Samara Company Limited, producers of Sasso Oman on the Kel Kids toothpaste aba enya no kwa omasan at the Kel Chaco toothpaste aba Kel Chaco toothpaste no paying for at the ankwada so from 6 years and above so betime so Kel Chaco toothpaste no enka no body tray no ye di bubo ye di bobidie mu no na ye twi yes no say dey oman is simple at the amaya Samara Company Limited yeah oman in a toothpaste format just say no stress enti bon wade ana kopebi na fatufia no pebi ana obia e dey train say constant use of Kel Chaco toothpaste na emma good fresh bread white teeth and half so emma gums ninya anhoden so ko prevent intokro from coming into a cineminti yambo amabaso Samara Company, the producers of Sasso or say Kel Chaco toothpaste emma happy smile. Kwekwe say do heba in prayer center Danny Denina ye bodero ni say unimo bia general body pain so ye djuma kakra wa bre ase na poso emu hwe pa anase arthritis na de e pa cho eduro ni de gidi heba mixture ano ana betumi aboa unimo bi so a ne dia no stomach pain ulcer menstrual cramps ano ye nkunim de heba mixture kwekwe say do heba prayer center kwekwe say do heba and prayer center omo no me the syndrome anyway aba enye na all herbal shops nationwide obenya bitoni K herbal wosuhum Kaswa House of Drugs obenya JB Pharmacy obenya sa endo oko kanshi drug lane so all herbal shops no obenya sa endo we free kwekwe say do herbal prayer center on 0558 639 865 0558 639 865 FDA ajatum say do no papa into obia betumi anombi water storage tanks papa no eno ne polytank you were different types Rambo Hippo Sumo and Super Sumo about your building contractor but more than say wow sufie na ebia no location a usifie no about your area and I said dan air cost no in so ho ayeden pa into pe water storage tank papa obetumi bu nso ne gum pa de polytank original always the best polytank papa nankasa polytank requested for Momo payment online. Otoa and one say with your cash net about Polytank papa. Now, Omni Basic Bank, Ghana's fastest growing bank. Now, open so do CKC, open loan, biaja, open banker, contact center, na budget 24 hours. Omni Basic Bank. Omni Basic Bank, not just another bank. Not just another bank means banking with excitement, confidence, and knowing that your bank is truly extraordinary bank. Freyen on 0307 086 000 and that's 0302 758 555. Omni Basic Bank, not just another bank. Kaninja Atrasi King. Yanko warm up and anope. It's 8 a.m.
Chama Medasi na yanko inimina yenim komo ekakra. Enwa ena Ghana Unity Cup no. Your boy first game against Oman did in Nigeria. Nigeria share Ghana 2-1. It was a game and Nigeria dominated first half. Now, chairman, before this game, ni yedi kind asani Nigeria for na ball. Another friendly match be El Morocco Kaya. And also Nigeria for the share 2-1. It was the same Otuado. Until Otuado so far, we about 4 matches against Nigeria. So the World Cup qualifier no 2 no boy no ebeka we ho a na say we bought 4 games against Nigeria and 4 games na we bought against Nigeria no 1 game we pen no keep clean sheet and then 3 games against Nigeria were considered 5 goals. Now, chairman, Obibeka say, we a friendly game. So sometimes, assessment, or say, consider the fact is a friendly match. What you say? Into friendly matches, there, coaches have different mentalities when it comes to how to tackle friendly games. But again, so what the football team so acha? When me buy a journey say friendly matches and so a opportunity so what we think no who show coach ya
Original FM.
So coach ne because those are the things the coach will not get opportunity in real games say bia real competitive game who say coach ne yes no but friendly games will give him opportunity to do those things what you say in team a whole no a different but chama obekai say and not 3 days me no wodi nkoma about Ghana squad and I'm catch you say otuado nkakran or lose trust and respect from certain people. And a koban say very difficult, so sanko for no human in sebe calm.
Original FM.
Safe painto. I'm for national team, yeah, no we declining. No one may excuse, no one can home. Almost half in a giant. I'm the kind friend one the 23, only so declining here. Wama. What them say we so wama. Afinaja wama we wama. Wasam excuse ye didn't shame and me name the kind of conversation I call so behind. And me name the acceptance afinaja dema omo. Ebe do the stage also afinaja ebano we declining call up. And some afinaja
Original FM.
Some me afinaja in the same position because coach now respect me. When you know yes she no my bomo minor call kind coach now respect me. The coach prioritize certain players over me. Do baby chairman, sometimes it is not about the decision to choose A over B, but the response you give to A for the reason of choosing A over B or B over A. No, and one issue in now. It is not about who choosing way over way. And you have a issue, baby a issue. And your explanation of how you chose A over B or B over A. And Makacha will say, Otuada and working when the communications and in the player relations are obey so respect. There were certain players because the people will not respect him and they will not trust Otuado. Fast forward. Chairman, Yanko game no one kasa. And no me who gonna line up pe. Na me say Otuado is not still learning.
Original FM.
Send your kase or your learning coach. And the thing a process in Tiaman time because he can become better, no. He is still a student. When you join pe, no wasako back to factory settings. Not or yes certain mistakes. Chama make sure mistakes in be. Kingsley Mame Ghana against Chad. Chairman, pay attention to players na at the bench, you know. Nashe Ghana against Madagascar. So players are on the bench. These are players, chairman. Ojane club ho. Now I travel for hours. Some of them they travel for a day or two to come and represent the country.
Original
but
FM.
Those players understand.
Original FM.
Country get one call players into a background when you be a ma or feel proud to be with the national team. But when we get to a level, not those players are available. The opportunity should be given to this boy, see, so that every single time they're met na bench in wa, this is the time also minya boni be ede. Ebo no money na who say oh okay. Anyway, you at the bench I say we cry pra, we cry good. And now say we can even push the coach say do baby unfortunately you should with this player because this player using a results. Chairman, those boys are both qualifies in one normal bench na. Majority of them.
Original FM. Original FM.
You can omonka. Now, Usha Ghana bench ya. Chairman, during the qualifiers, a bit is a Ghana against Madagascar. You were artistic gear not to bench. You were your goalkeeper Brunin, your friend say Joseph Wallacott. No, so to bench. Yewo Jonas Ajete, yewo Jerry Efriye, yewo Christopher Bonsuba, yewo Ebenezana, yewo Lawrence Ajekum, yewo Ernest Nyamamo, Kamaldeen Suleimanamo, omina players and omo bench. Same as game and ball against Chad, no omina nso omo bench. Chairman match we. So we a coach here. We a coach. Now when him near we a pa pese the pressure beton for so. Match we has for keeper and you can so neda. Because with team now with the coin, there is a tendency say Nigeria for the show. Tell you, meaning say yes or be say coach bien who or prepare the team. No the kobo match. Or the that mentality say the team say or kwako lusu. But man, sometimes you know say with team ya would equate and what did with him, especially when the team that you have control
Original
over.
FM.
I will know more bomb matches. Do a winning mobiano. Chairman, we need those players, you know. You have to consider these things. Into Kingsley Mame squad, I know Ghana the ball match, you know. Into number one, the goalkeeper no demo shouldn't have been the goalkeeper best starting game. You know. Benjamin Asari, any console starting game because you bought competitive 2 games. We've seen how good Benjamin Asari is. Now Benjamin Asari doesn't need any try games. Yep, another goalkeeper. Ye boosting the confidence level. Senebaya, if any
unforeseen circumstances,
absolutely, bro. If any unforeseen circumstances be bad. Now your first goalkeeper now man ko ban say keeper no tension why rusty because on your playing time into match way a tizigi and now say goalkeeper the did Jojo Wallacott.
Say Wallacott no can score.
Wallacott and American say it should have been a tizigi or Wallacott, but Wallacott in Kaho into match was a tizigi headache and start the game no. Chairman,
that's the new goalkeeper.
The new goalkeeper Akoranimpo Function good. Akwara no buy no na nke yamfa opportunity ni kra map akwara goalkeeper no
Original FM
again chairman show mo start game no now sometimes very funny chairman how many times Yama Stephen Ambrosius sir Germany boys how many times Yama more opportunity to a Black Stars and your defense was completely in tatters.
In shambles.
In shambles.
Yeah. Boys,
Chairman. Defense. Shall not boy, eh? We were exposed. We were disgraced. The first 20 minutes, it was very heartbreaking. So we are Ghana now. We share Ghana against Nigeria, and then Razak Simpson got exposed, not because he's a bad player, but because Nimpano any partner. Because so Razak Simpson now. Yeah, both qualifies. What friend Jonas Ajete? When you be a mo, what friend is a boy tintin to qualify say
Original FM.
One guy be Jerome Opoku. What friend Jonas Ajete when you be a mo? What friend Jerome Opoku when you be a mo? Chairman, this is the game. But some 2 boys here. Omni Otoado are training for some time now. One more opportunity. Now one more a ball against Razak Simpson. Near to me, now what's our Professor Stephen Ambrosius no Edinaba. And now if you got a defense, we were exposed. Emma 90 minutes. Na Ghana di kind I concede 2 goals. Chairman again. Yane Henry Asante Chum a interview. Henry made it clear say Abdul Salih Samed issue no mum pese on public or say they don't want to comment about or say he will not comment about it and Obisan say why and the explanation of the buy and say a brand din Ede Salis Abdul Samed issue no ni na say Salis Samed no a national team and a man call injury and oko injury no sabi imprediasa akorana kwa tenenche the whole season one more ball into see about opportunity our national team na yesan edi boost the confidence level na the revival the career because a national team no prayer chairman anka nyame anim no kra anim ni enye bad of an excuse say play a prayer during national assignment na wakonya problem on the club side na person woman opportunity at club side a national team now with the boosting the confidence level but again when in preference Majid Ashmeru wako out of the national team for some time now. Chairman, in a big game against Nigeria, coach awunim nia woye. Bossali Samed Momajid Waris mum tu ni na mbom. Because one player on board the whole season. On board the whole season. The other player too, because of injuries, international consistent when it comes to time playing or playing time. In the chairman, who brought this tour a more opportunity to the opposition team? They say, "Ombenya upper hand over." Internal share your midfield no. Na bibia nya dwuma. Again, that Aaron Esau boy. Yatihane ye kan wasem so kwa under 20 kura wentumi ama under 20 wentumi amwaye. So what is his business at the Black Stars level? Chairman enwa pipri tram. Eno no akọ prai na odi free game nim eno pieye. Nana me tinche na me bisam ho say. Chairman, in a game against Nigeria, what will inform the decision of playing Kwame Poku in the first 11? More BM fan Mashem say, and our friend local players, now I'm an ma, and the Moamu Kasa, Yamane Bonswa. Chairman, the issue about calling a player and letting the player play, no, and yeah, what and attention, the attention is how the coach will use him. Evermore, BRT assess the coach have plans for such a player. Because Kwame Poku that level now within the Kobo first level no. On more that level no. Number 2, on more Mujina Pech no. Kwame Poku is one of the less privileged players when it comes to opportunity to play this kind of games. So such a player, you let him start from the bench so that in Penifone starting on game, no steady game, no. No, baby, okay. Well, who say okay? Nigeria for number 4 no a week, and number 5 no a week. So when you introduce him into the game, you coach, you give instructions to the striker, the young striker, and Okomwa, chairman. And no matter Koyamano, and your game, you're starting a team Nikwenyan Jelly, then a young striker that you want to try him, one friend da, and in your training da. Our friend for the first time, then you throw the boy into the game. And now come Pokotre. No, I betray. Okotre. No, I betray. Okotre. No, I betray. First half. And you come Poko the free game in him. And the chairman, the approach.
King, I got 2 minutes.
Yes. The approach by Otuado.
Original FM.
The decision making of Otuado was sent the back. Of how some of us, there were issue about in the approach to certain games and in the game management. And chairman, me feel say Otuado should work on it. Otuado should work on his game approach and the game management because a problem and nyoma eti Otuado mask. Because some of the boys here, omo second half no. Chairman, at least omo ya idea. Yambo omonso abasu bibi ti se boy ya ni dide Caleb Yirinchi. Chairman, obey mu no, obi ehun nyoma na akora no eye ewo game nim. Some of the highlights in the TV no so. Mo hwe TV no be some of the highlights ni bi. And the issue about when media I will
Original FM
and say Otuado still have problem. And the problem that one no how to approach certain games, how well onim ni opponent and Otuado ni game management. Chairman, all
right. Kasongo, you better was say. I Original TV, Original 91.9 FM, 15 minutes after 8. Mamema Najini Kole, Obiambre 10 minutes. At exactly 8:30, no. Your interview, I had the best so you better call for a quick commercial break. This and more coming up here. RTU for Abertration Kobanyami Aduma 11 Wonders playoff no. Ochna, Abebaso, I will Accra Sports Stadium. So you be DHA pa and Anopomo ha 11 Wonders so ba RTU Edikamba. Yemfa warm up in Sina Yemfa interview and Shisha so and Anope Kole. Naji so Naji yanko for the next for 5 minutes na kwale so nko
we the ban answer me you now yeah general I'm say Kwaku make a very important point concerning Otuado but and I'm metina say when it comes to cup matches I born in me and ya dey Ghana etimi share
Original FM
I wasn't surprised and I baso but yen share ade kakra ye line up na wo hyase no se wo hwe on the tactical border. Ghana near ball 4-3-3. So your back line no Isel, Ambroso, Mensah, Mahmoud. Ana Mahmoud nim obo Razak Simpson. Ana Abdul Samed any Ashimero. Enso ejina ho. Ana yebo Ayu. Yebo Kwame Poku. Ana Bonsuba. Where positives are Ebama Bonsuba General. I so introduce you Bonsuba bi hu no because ye hu say abrante no say ni ebia certain kudus bi ni Jordan money wa abrante no betimi abesi o manam e dia man but mebusa me say dia na kan coach Otoado say omo Razak Simpson e wo Mahmoud enim. That is my first question person mebusa. Say yene communication director interview ano Koku was still insisting say
Original FM.
There are certain things that you can clearly see say a remedy for disaster. See a cancer na assembly, but on also catch say yen train na assembly we are and I see a boy we are now by then ya can. On say assembly ya can na and one abamuno. Eti coach Otoado general to me one thing I say omano eba ni team ni say Ghana yebo World Cup qualifiers are still table no enye aban we and eba ye na nyame adom enenam nenambu ane enya ba bia gina e wo table no so a ake ho ntoye sa eti say wo call of your team a hwa no Nigeria omume feruo sa indeed Onyeka ene sa dan ye gina wa Sameda wopra waba ni team kura no onya minutes emmo Ashimero a oprai e wo Anderlecht a obaye ni team kura no ne participation no kura nya den enhyeda enkoye no omumienu na abo omo aso double pivot e won finfio but can they compare themselves with Onyeka mana Nigeria for say
Original
FM. They have the core of their team. General core of their team ni wo ho. Ana teamwork ni wo ho. Ghana ye teamwork bi anim. Otuado teamwork bi anim. And I think say he was going to use this Unity Cup as the preparation ground for a next World Cup qualifier kebebo. Now Jordan are you? Na minimum at the crowd. Coach Otoado e ka kire Jordan you general say no ahwe ball na yetiminya set piece e wo the center circle na Jordan you abegina center circle ho na go set piece no we attacker it wo abegina go set piece no Razak Simpson enko strike ana
Original FM.
ti general to me and now for the first department of the game today I can say bibia no we ko yema Ghana but I was looking at the positive aspect our adena course no because players na new players na odo mobile no Kwaku mentioned Caribbean entry unse ne ye nyina ka say abrante ye hye dan hu no but when the boy came you hu the glimpses of the boy say that be your future there ewo ho Kwame Poku the supplies were not going to Kwame Poku enutina na Kwame Poku okoha no obaha okoha no obaha so there wasn't any supply to Kwame Poku. So, it's not to me. A person like
Original
Kwame Poku,
FM.
Would they start saying when an Emma Kwame Poku supplies? No, not supply Bianco for Kwame Poku. Benjamin Asari, whatever Kwame goes to the craft fast where by Razak Simpson go ya or say Brenda Thomas Asante. Look at that wonderful striker boy in essay. No, I'm talking about Oshano.
On go.
Oshago. One shall go say. One shall go say.
On go now.
Oshago. So, it to me, Coach Otoado. Say, no, the bad Ghana team in India, your best reno. General, your best reno. Because, we someone say, some of our friend, Ashberu our friend. Maybe problem now, I was somebody say. Salis na wo pra and Obai no crown. He has not been an integral member of the team no. And get idea about day in a day out about 15-16 minutes no they call. Ashimaru, the same thing with Anderlecht. It's why did you start them?
Original FM.
Boya ordinary starting Aaron Esel. General, share your call under 20. Nobody saying say Aaron Esel on your good. But boy na abba form.
Under 20 no boy.
No, under 20. I will show Aaron Esel I will be United. The American not say yenim do betia. But what they put inform. Etienne no sabo when I came was sensible to me mana. And no more na chiri ono. Ana kai mo sensible to me more.
Naji Fesi why not call him brave na
Fatwazo.
Mr. Foster 20 minutes after 8 original TV original 91.9 FM so any na anopeyene honorable Alexander Abebiu owner of Division 1 club DBB United yeneno ebe twetwe enkobo sanso NPP candidate for Tyne District just ended the election of course we donated 10,000 Ghana cedis the Amatechiman 11 wonders say among farm prepare against Ochina RTU for supporters now mefi I teach man abano say omo ni omo question so
so line
yan kona mene honorable and twetwe enkomo honorable good morning
sir
honorable afidia yan to nka yama official pa na ase yan chi bibi abako dey honorable bibi abako
nyame adomboko
nice one na o district o Tyne district ona nkofo no hot say anope
oh nyame adom na ngofo no mompa bo ye nyanti atinka boni dia Tyne constituency haboko
na then o team DBB United na we 10,000 Ghana cedis say the that Techiman 11 wonders echi say omon ko she RTU adana yesa
Menu ya memfa akwanya so na mentia wati for ne ahwefo mo hwe enyina. Ne wo mu ni say football no industry yenyina yiwum and 11 wonders say ubisa mo panyimfa this is not the first time I support mo. Way back time na omo premiership no edu ba bia ne mo de no na me say kira na me bo mo nkakra but nyanyina na idea ye di tutu bia. Until 11 wonders yi team na me support mo dada enye ne. And apart from that, 11 wonders I will take my na mete. I want to me majuma ni bibia. Enti I'm more take my. Enti I thought bia na my bias kakra. Omoni reach you na reach you madam but because me take my hana me bibia no na it is a support wo mo. Tinye say bia my jam team di bibi wo na me support 11 wonders. Bibi season number ye ade asese ye my players bia ya we ya break you obia kofie ye say be plan ahead of the next season but right now no 11 wonders na ko playoff from your area wa omunhia support na man me so me call omumwa kakra.
Oh, okay. Into 10,000 Ghana cedis now, or the man is it for the team and now for supporters? Now, me personally, because a man for argue, presenters ni be argue say, oh, the amount team, and now supporters,
I think that idea back on a wonders in tea and a mammy donate. So either say former supporters you say buses are more arrange at their brain team management and I no money
Original FM.
Maybe players baby on biddy the new bidding management corona and yes man. Intimate fees with them presented in my team so on the behind bus or the Bema team I any preparation but I think says a handle of bus and preparation because their supporters support no more support to team but Nyamebua, Nancy players and him couldn't but have a special package. Medical playing body no member to job, but Nyamebua or mobile. You see, one day team no one to now as I was just then said, me or my personal player to my man and manage more one day team.
Oh, okay. Okay.
80 wonders and they are probably say if eating.
Oh, okay. But this is not the first time. Why you be there? And now man forecast. Hey, now our team and our team and our supporting way. Nyankopo onko so nshia no onyo kese because good gesture we there. And you be ana obe tuni sika say hey. Je na mo nko di nkuni. Nti ochina sana expect goals sana we expect from 11 Wonders.
Oh, men can say me expecting more goals to be from 100, but taking my phone here can say here premium. It is a 1 goal never show, 2 goals, 3 goals, never should be a yet taking my phone here and Pibo and say giving a premium at the upper touchman.
Oh, okay.
And not any Pibo and me worry should most say, may share a team not at the end, but any Wonders above on several occasions, my show matches against other teams to be brave. Now, I can testify, say, one day team is a very strong team. And on any good day, from defense to attack, and be a very good. Goalkeeping, so a very strong.
Honorable, Auntie Fonawaha, Yanyomo, paying for me and son, I wonder so ba. The old can now can't know as opportunity. I say, Davy and Yano,
I can't near mom when an American, you know, sir, me, you might put Tamale as well, but me, I share, I'll see you match that.
Yeah.
Since I'm mobile division 1,
Original FM.
I'm talking in terms of Wonders because me can't Wonders as because my Wonders match.
Yeah.
Many I have 3 or 4 matches of 11 Wonders. Me can't even, but those are rich you. They did very well. So much to me, push points gap or my second team and on the time or qualify now. You can clearly see that they are also doing very well. But my Wonders team na me match not there. If on any good day, Omu put up that performance against other teams now, Omoya no Hana, if they won't beat me, I didn't know.
Okay, so if they should qualify tomorrow for the Ghana Premier League, then na Obesai.
And then America, then I'm one Omo qualifier, and was special package via Medibema. Playing body, no? And apart from that, and so more management and all, so at least I have 1 or 2 advice there as a medema because you did that. Almost I did that. But who or more current management, a different from old Wonders management. Until moving here, advice as to how our premiership on moving room and then your mice as well. My the buffalo by I knew my. So yes, we are near maybe our premiership on Mammy Fise or Moba, the no money veterans and if you can cram in the one, maybe a more Mefis or Mofano, the cow so Alpina or more a bit me up what Timano, let him know at Miaka, and yes, at Tambia or Mopop no Masamba, that the Empenasa or Mopa, a Pesomo cow. Now other teams so it's me a pepper cow.
Now then, our team, the BB United, they want to be qualifying for playoff Nibi, Premier.
Yeah, the baby team, no.
Somebody fought, also fought.
Oh, yeah, she's the outcry. I bet also third because of points to be deducted from other teams. I bet also third. But near woman is that the baby United team, no. We say, oh, yeah, a stadium, but the stadium, a near complete bit me host to premiership. And I may the situation will say the baby United will qualify this year for premiership. Will be crucial. No. At least the economic benefits of our premiership, no, and year a woman, as a year senior be would be before. Until your boy home and say, I'm this season I have breaking from July aircon. As I say, a PC assistance, am I support summer? I'm about to miss assistance in a dressing room that we have the one of the best dressing rooms in the country. Seriously. Yeah, your dressing room near pitch and also they're one of the best.
Oh, okay. So target na yes mobile qualify by premier because my stadium near ready.
Yeah, because now also your profession now in America your stadium no we pay. Nyameboa now by July August or it me yes you man there then your target and I say it bit me force in your back premier no. But nya eno kwa any target you were 2 objectives out there so at least every season be a league in we are.
Original
me any players will be on me at next level, go into the premiership and now say even say before outside that part to our mobile also. And you see one of our objectives. And the time they say, yeah, team we register, we try say we get some of the younger players, a yɛde ɔmo bɛka ɔmo manyini kakra no ho sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ at least transition no ɛbɛtumi ɛyɛ adwuma wei no mu firi ɔno na wei no mo ɛɛba ansa na ɔmo na wo kɛsɛ ibebi yɛbaa yɛnkyɛɛ yɛ but yɛtumi aproduce binom a ɔmo boa national teams no wokɔ dreams a Gideon Sekwan ne ana 20 wɔda ɔmo kɔ si firi DBB United hɔ na Hussein Mohammed ɔwɔ Hasefo firi DBB United wokɔ Boat Regan a ɔwɔ Bichi Musanutu no ɔmo nyinaa firi DBB United hɔ currently I know because every season about 4 players and teams no any deal much ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo teams no eti no so yɛ another objective a yɛyɛ. But I think that next season we will compete to say a bit about Premiership.
Nice one. Honorable Alexander Abebio, owner of Division 1 club, DBB United. You better was say. Now, when you're there, my Ebia, what final words, the ma Obiauti or Techiman, Obiauti, yeah, and I don't pay 11 wonders for you now. But your final message, not in Rapia. Yeah,
both teams, I wish them all the best because. Sabi ni ye kan say you can say one day sit me no want to perform
Original FM
on best of in the American say I wish both teams all the best. The FN say game no a bit flow come na ye good officiating for both teams in nyina na me gidi say FN no sort to ni ama say na be bia be da fair na bia ye come so e dey ama nyina and the supporters and also me so go for kakra Omupa Obia and comporting on both RTU and 11 wonders and Obia comporting on media supporters the Debia some American and say we not ever form partners as we don't support to me because the player Bobo no money and so no who's any and the supporters attend here and man who don't so just said the on fan a crime now and to her information to supporters both supporters in yes Roma said Obia comporting on the support teams in the year now. I hope say at the end of the day, support your team on the best team intimate and qualify. Now the Premiership on also intimate for you. Now you do no more teams no power no masabano. We don't want such a thing to happen. Team qua intimate and travel. Now depend teams to some American. No more so Madam Mason so say my father mon affidication so no more promote to your local league, you know. The American say ya mishra mo no come on na on to machine na ade bia mo hwehwe so nyame fa no mu na mo di no enkoto kama emfama
honorable yes da asibebre ene anopo ebusua for yene honorable Alexander Abebio owner Edema Division 1 club DBB United MPP candidate for Tyne district and now we donate 10,000 Ghana cedis Edema Techiman 11 wonders. For my main call for a quick commercial break. Me by Archie for me Chiamo. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing? What's your name? And I have four signs.
My name is Abdul Mugis.
Abdul Mugis.
Yeah.
And I'm Mutaka Mohammed.
Mutaka Mohammed. You are preparing for tomorrow's game, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you heard the owner of DBB United.
Yeah.
And he's giving 10,000 Ghana cedis as a morale boost for 11 wonders. Do you have anything to say about that?
I think there is nothing to comment about that. That is the team that he's supporting.
Yeah.
And perhaps he's also giving out such amount of money to motivate their players. We equally have stakeholders and supporters of
are you
our
sure?
club.
Who are now? Are you sure?
Who are also donating some amount of money to our playing body and the technical team.
Okay.
So we are not perturbed at all.
Don't worry at all. We discussed this extensively this morning on the show. Let me go for a quick commercial break. Me ba yani RT Real Tamale United ewo ha ochina playoff no omne 11 wonders ana omde ahihye so. Mayaya Wembra sisia Justice College so wa di bibi kakra ebeka ya ba sisia.
Shisha wunhu Pibiara ni wa eyese wonso we save to ho esa ne Betway bet saver feature antino sempo wo bet no ayira wo betimi anya sika ebiom wo bet ya wahihye na mo a sika wo de bet ye no ye Sunday ma wo ene ne ekeka ho bebre bet saver e wo Betway nko aso ne nya ne ma hodo ekeka ho Kaise enshisha kakra ho Gaming Commission of Ghana nsashase woni fie nu wotwe a enko ho Betway nya de ekeka ho
not just another bank.
This advert is FDA approved.
Shinya yasin bet ya washisha wunhu. Bibiara ni wa eyese wonso we save ya to ho. Esa ne Betway Bet Saver feature antino. Sempo wo bet no ayira. Wo betimi enye sika. Ebiom wo bet ya washisha na mo a. Sika wo de bet ye no. Ye Sunday ma o. Eni ne ekeka ho bebre. Bet Saver e wo Betway nko aso. Ne nya ne ma hodo ekeka ho. Kaise, Enshisha Kakra, Gaming Commission of Ghana Sashase, who need fear no chia, Enko. Betway, Nadia Kika.
Hey, me yabna, says ya do why fe pound. I'm on so I day. Let me say yina na yare a higher pumudin. Nanso say dear, on we pa.
Me ho ye pa. Abraham me kan kwakwasi do herba and prayer come for herbal medicine chere wo no. Wan jimi andi, me de magye me ho afri ayam cow. Arthritis, any wonam yaw.
Herba de manum bebre, nanso me hu so kra.
Any na enye nkunimde herbal mixture. Any gidie herbal mixture. Kwakwasi do herbal and prayer center for. E de aba edwaso. Ani, efri nananom abreso, e na ye de akon atia ayam cow. Arthritis, ane hunam yaw. Yadi nyanhini, ane ahaban akeka bomu, se entu yare asekra. Enkunimde herbal mixture yema ayam cow, na ebetu asie kra.
Hey, beti me wa bro pa.
Wei aye gidie herbal mixture, e yema arthritis, ane ahunam yaw. Se siade, obanom.
She, menom papa.
Nya gidie nanom wate, na wo benya nkunimde, na eba boa wo ma. Yawa wonamu nyinara akọ, na wanya fa hudie ewo abrabom.
Eye pound, my okay.
Seven pedodo atua. Press 054-559-5070. GDA Herbal Mixture. Ne nkunimde Herbal Mixture. Your partner for good health.
Open for a matter no man kwala no for. Elen kwala mo ni fiedu mienu enum. FDA.
The Ghana Celebrity Impact Awards, GCIA, is an annual awards ceremony that recognizes and celebrates the outstanding contribution and impacts of Ghanaian individuals, corporate entities, and celebrities. It celebrates Ghanaian philanthropy, promotes social responsibility, empower youth and community development, and celebrate achievements in giving back to society, thereby fostering national pride and unity. Here are the nominees for the Impactful Celebrity of the Year 2024 Female Category: Nanama McBrown, Jackie Apia, Nadia Buari, Denta, Yvonne Nelson, Martha Ankoma, Juliet Ibrahim, Bella Mundi, Hamamat Muntia, Dinah Hamilton, Ohineyiri Gifty Auntie. To vote for the Impactful Celebrity of the Year 2024 Female Category, go to www.GhanaCelebrityImpactAwards.com. For enquiries and table reservations, call 053-755-0058 or 053-753-5390. The Ghana Celebrity Impact Awards is brought to you by Visa King, GCIA, celebrating the spirit of giving back.
Samisoriano pa, Kale Chaco toothpaste na me de twitwi missing. And mommy confidence, the money nyina.
Se wushia ama na me sifit guso na mesrea. Eyo wanwa me de Kale Chaco toothpaste. Ene twitwi missing. Obo ade ni pa e wo bidie mu no. Ene e dia Kale Chaco toothpaste. E boy sen ho ban e free mowa e boy sen mu tokro. E sen ahye ene enumunka. Sure say amani Kale Chaco toothpaste so ni yeti center for.
Media magic Kale Chaco toothpaste atubu. Me use na no pa. Ya na dwa me kodano. E ma me sinye fita. Confidence level kwaso. Enti bi na ma. Da me sita 32 ni na guso.
Enkane no ane maame no di bidie twitwiri yense no asaya bebie mu o. Bidie wo Kel Charcoal toothpaste mu no MSC fita emana hoden ne sayi nkabia ma wonum ye hwam. Enunti mo amonom coffee, wine, any tobacco e kamo seso no. Abama mo Kel Charcoal toothpaste. Sankofa yenchi.
Kel, happy smile.
Enkratoi FDA agiatum.
Shinya yasin bet ya washisha wunhu. Bibiara ni wa eyese wonso we save to ho. Esa ne Betway Bet Saver feature antino. Simple bet no ayira. Wo betimi enye sika. Ebiom wo bet ya washisha na mo a. Sika wo de bet ye no. Ye Sunday ma o. Eni ne ekeka ho bebre. Bet Saver e wo Betway nku aso. Ne nya ne ma hodo ekeka ho. Kaise, Enshisha kakra ho. Gaming Commission of Ghana Sashase. Uni fie nu otwe a enko ho. Betway nya de ekeka ho.
I feel UEFA Champions League final to Subiem. And you remember the way 31st of May 2025. And you bring on your king.
Gulf City, Weekend Pub and Legacy Pub.
And one venue of attraction, Inter Milan. How many club and did the Paris Saint-Germain? Empire Bejayepa. Oh la la.
Shaduswo, say about 6 p.m. Yeah, the build up no. The sports team, Gattuso, King Kanija, Jabebi, Justice Kole, Naji, Agrohina Nayapoku, and Ignite Media Crew Nina.
Agrona Sokai, Enutikai, National Society, Weekend Paba, and Watama Gulf City, Memenega Way, and you bless 6 p.m.
Asha my flight. 1 to 25, Sminters, Lashibi, Newtown for Munimiso.
A 1 man, 1 seat. UEFA Champions League Final 2025. Agro! Wasocha!
Yaton Safre Munina said this coming Saturday, 6 p.m. Pepe. Say Yenina Yenshia Watama, Weekend Pub and Legacy Pub. Na Afi Champions League dear.
You are tuned into Original 91.9 FM, the heartbeat of sports.
Original 91.9 FM, the home of champions.
All right, so welcome back, Hebusha, for our Original TV, Original 91.9 FM as well. And we also live on Facebook, your Original TV Ghana, and of course, Original 91.9 FM on Facebook. Check it out, it's Zali 845. And I have Mutaka Mohammed, Media Committee member, also Bawa Mugiz, is also Media Committee member for Real Tamale United, almost studio, and I know, gentlemen, good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
Yeah, use this one. Yeah.
Yes. Good morning.
Can you hear me? Okay, good morning. RT, Real Tamale United. Let me start from Mutaka Mohammed.
Yeah.
Tell us about your season so far and the challenges, the positives, the negatives going back to play in the Division 1. And how was it like?
Well, I think it was a roller coaster. If you look at how the season began, RTU mostly belongs to the Ghana Premier League, and so for us to find ourselves in the Division 1 over the last few seasons, it was actually unexpected. And so this time round, we are well poised to get back to where we belong, and that is the Ghana Premier League.
Yeah.
Hence our game against Hishiman 11 Wonders tomorrow at the Accra Sports Stadium. I think that the season, has been wonderful for us. Yes, when we went on relegation, we lost almost 95, or if you like, 98% of our players to our Premier League clubs as well, leaving just 2 players, our goalkeeper and then one of our captains, Hafiz Adams. The rest of the other squad is, new faces coming into the club from the various Division 1 clubs that the head coach Kofi Safo Castro, alongside with his technical team, were able to scout it throughout the entire regions of northern region, talking about Savannah region and then Northeast region. He assembled those particular players during our preseason, and then they were able to come up with these particular materials that will be
Original FM
Real Tamale United colours tomorrow at the Accra Sports Stadium. And I think that if you look at the numbers from the season, you think that you realize that the coaches have actually done a yeoman's job. It was people were not anticipating, the players that we have that will definitely come back at this particular point in time. With the inclusion of Tamale City Football Club, their arch rivals, and of course Northern City Football Club, another rival in Tamale, where RTU are able to battle all these particular clubs and qualify to the Zone 1A playoffs, which will end tomorrow at the Accra Sports Stadium. So I think that it's a good one. We are hoping that tomorrow, God willing, RCU definitely will, brush aside Techiman 11 Wonders and then come back to the Premier.
Okay, but let me come to you, Bawa. Was it Kylian Tax going back to play in the Division 1? And now, maybe tomorrow, if you're able to win, you're coming back to the Premier League.
Knowing the dynamics of Division 1 League football, you know that no team across the entire country prays to ever find themselves in that situation, playing in the Division 1 League, because it is cost effective, and playing in the Division 1 League comes with a whole lot of difficulties and challenges, because you are supposed to spend a lot without sponsorship. Aside that, you are supposed to travel here and there.
Original FM.
Kind of pitches that your players are supposed to playing in or playing on is also a bigger challenge. So I think it wasn't easy. The circumstances that led Real Tamale United to exit the Ghana Premier League, getting relegated and going back to the Division 1 League. But the Division 1 League, even though I identified some of the challenges that clubs often face when they are playing there, this time around is a bit better, because Zone 1 was split into 2. We now have Zone 1A, which Real Tamale United place at the summit of the league table at the end of the season, and then we have the Zone 1B. You understand? So it meant that clubs from the original northern region, they no longer travel all the way to the Bono and Ahafo regions to play their matches, because those matches were marred by acts of hooliganism. So as we speak now, all those things have been nipped in the bud, and we no longer encounter these acts of hooliganism. So it's a bit better. But like I said, playing in the Division 1 League has never been easy. So we are very excited as members of Real Tamale United that we were able to navigate our way through and became the winners.
Okay, so you made mention about finances, talking about challenges in terms of the monetary aspect. Who is behind RTU now? Is it the old management, or who is financing the team now?
So Real Tamale United has a board, and we have a board chairman. Our board chairman is the former managing director of Stanbic Bank, Chief Andani. He's based in Accra here. He's the board chairman.
Original FM.
Real Tamale United is such that the Northern Regional Minister, at any particular point in time, regardless of which particular political party is in power, is the patron of the club. Now, the management of Real Tamale United, in consultation and collaboration with the board, handed the team over to the king and overlord of the Dabong traditional area, the Yana.
When was that?
I think that was in the immediate aftermath of our exit from the Ghana Premier League. So the Yana has given his blessing to the team.
Okay.
So there is now the board and the Yana in close contact in terms of managing the day-to-day affairs of Real Tamale United. So I think currently as we speak, that aspect of the club is moving on smoothly. So you have these stakeholders that I mentioned, members of the board who are spending money. We can mention the board chairman. He's one of those who are spending huge sums of money in running the club. Aside him, we also have, Real Tamale United.
I hear there are other top guns who are supporting, for instance, the Honorable Deputy Minister of Works and Housing, Honorable Abdullah Abanga.
Yeah.
We are hearing is giving support to you guys. Is giving 10,000 Ghana cedis as well.
Our support base is huge. Real Tamale United is a traditional club, and we have a lot of stakeholders and dignitaries, even in Accra, high-profile personalities
Original
across
FM
the world, who are supporters of Real Tamale United. So, in times like this, they all come to assist the club in either in cash or in kind. So, you don't have a single person spending on Real Tamale United. You understand? We are able to get assistance from different sources, and I think it is helping the club.
Okay. We will come to tomorrow's game, but I've seen 11 Wonders also representing in the studio this morning, and the game is tomorrow, 3 p.m. at the Accra Sports Stadium. Let's talk about preparation so far. Mutaka, are you sure you guys are well prepared for tomorrow's game?
Well, definitely. I think we are battle ready with our preparations. From
please use this microphone for me. Okay.
All right. Okay. So we are battle ready for tomorrow's game. I think that the technical handlers have finalized, their training inputs into our team after we arrived in Accra over the weekend. As we speak, we have honored a couple of friendly games and then training sessions just to put our boys in shape ahead of tomorrow's game. With our technical handlers and of course with our players, I can tell you that there are no injury situations. Morale income has been so high. We have received a whole lot of personalities and stakeholders, ever since
Original FM
to finalize our, final push for tomorrow's game. And so everything is set. I'm not sure we are facing any difficulty or challenge as far as tomorrow's game is concerned. So trust me, it's going to be a cool job for us tomorrow.
Okay. Let me come to your colleagues. Are they not your colleagues?
Oh, I mean, they are. We are very good friends.
Chairman Bachoki, my 11 Wonders. Playoff, anyway, good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
Yeah, introduce you. Oh, yeah, big man. Where the mini pa?
Your friend is Steven.
Yeah.
CEO of Techiman 11
Stephen Puro.
Yes, please.
CEO.
Yes, please.
Of Techiman 11 Wonders. Now, okay. Ubeka now, so Ubeka
yeah.
Okay. So the country, we are country. Yeah. So preparation so far ahead of Ochina game now. How is it like?
Thank you very much, and thank you to our chair listening to viewers this morning. Preparation for our final push tomorrow has been so good, so great. We touched down in Accra on Sunday, and we continue our preparation. Our head coach, Coach David Nyaba, and his technical team have been in the club with the team for a couple of training sections.
Yeah,
and I think they are ready. They are ready for the battle.
Your guys are ready. Is it the third time you playing the playoff or second time?
It's the second time, but third time in Techiman team playing.
Oh yeah. But I'm talking about 11
Wonders second
time. Yes, and are you sure, looking at RTU, the way they are well organized. Yes, tree. I'm paying for this monka tree now. Metro. Where country? Where soon country? Yeah, are you okay? Yeah. Okay. So preparation. You've made mention about preparation. My so far. Yanni say you pushing Mokra. Honorable Alexander Abebi, owner of Division 1 club, DBB United Amamo, 10,000 Ghana cedis. Monfan pushy club no china to me qualify as well as RTU. So Honorable Abdullah Banga so among 10,000 until I give and take. So I say fire for fire and this idea. We mana we ama we in the top here or 1A, we in the top here or 1B or China the playoff air Basso. Second time Anna Mobo a year playoff. Do you think you have what it takes even when you qualify some more Premier League?
Yeah, for sure.
For instance, facilities, the financial background, and yes, you're playing in the Premier League.
Yeah, for sure. About in terms of financial backing, in terms of facilities, we are ever ready. Say, I'm for Bakaya as a last season, second round, a different ownership about 11 one days.
Yeah,
and the person of Mubashi Suleiman, a business man in Tichmai. On we owner of Tichmai 11 one days.
Original FM.
Since from then, no, 11 one days. Start last season. Time our Babaji team, the team in the last in the league block, and the target was say the team in Beka relegation. A take here say yani stay fast we book play off relegation play off and then a team escape relegation. Free relegation muha ya buy no started a whole lot of different things.
So new management take you over now. There's been an improvement,
yes,
from terms of managing the club and also even in the playing body, the technical handling.
Yes,
massive improvement.
Yes, the BIS is a member as a club as a CEO of the club. New management on by a technical team, new playing body. New, I think it's Yama 90% core. This is a new team. Ya build the idea play off. No, our intention where Claire say you say the team as the early division or say the whole of Bono East regional premiership club be any honum and another target and they say thought to say now you a lot of project you say the club in the as a new management in a different direction I say the club in the call, but looking at the fact say the people of Bono East omo hia premiership football omo hia say omo so betimanya premiership omo betimanya kotoko ne half mo show honum no enti ye de yin nyina aka your project na ye no ho, and for that matter our target was clear say ye ba premiership this season and you start league no at match day 4 na ye kora na ye that last, but because of the target my
Original FM
say you be qualify and you qualify na you say you qualify from the zone you see the team will be premiership until whether RTU whether Real Madrid whether Barcelona
whether RTU whether Real Madrid whether Barca
a league na
see assemble
premiership na me person
Puro assemble nyabutre. Are you listening to me? So whether RTU whether Real Madrid whether Barca they going to be there
near obeba ya kwam bia no you pushing away 10 year be ya you be call a premiership no you about 45 minutes now you be about 45 minutes our transport stadium God waiting tomorrow, and that 45 minutes cannot stop us from qualifying for the premiership, so we are battle ready.
Mutaka, are you hearing your man?
I'm listening to what he's saying. Is he okay?
Are you asking him?
Yeah, I'm asking him.
Sorry. No, he's asking you a question.
I'm asking him.
No, you cannot ask me. He is hosting. So what?
Okay.
I am talking according to his direction.
Go ahead.
You heard him.
Okay.
You heard him. Do you have any questions for him?
I think that if they are saying that even whether Real Madrid or Barcelona is coming, trust me, we are like a bulldozer. Whether you are a small car or a big car on the main road, once we get to you, we'll definitely clear you and then go off. I mean, Real Tamale United, name alone should have been scaring them.
Never.
Never.
My main country.
Is it because of your pedigree?
Okay. In the history of the two clubs, Real Tamale United have never beaten 11 one day. They have met in 4 occasions. Almost say one day that.
Yes.
And today, I can say Dino Sky. Dino na Tamale supposed to be 4-0.
That's fine.
With that same name.
No,
So why are you saying that
no
they need
argument
to
at
score
all when it comes to the head-to-head
Is it
between
different?
RTU
Is it
and
never beating them?
No.
But let's look
So
at
what will make the difference tomorrow?
Exactly the point. Now go back to this particular season
Original
and
FM.
tell me that between us and them, who do you think definitely will go through tomorrow? No, just go and do the checks.
The zones are different.
We have
He is in the cheapest zone.
It's in the cheapest zone.
I'm telling you. Do you want me to prove why it's cheaper?
Okay, so prove it.
Okay, do you want me to
Go ahead.
The proof is that since the split of the zone into two zones, we have played three times in the playoff. No team from that zone have qualified for Premiership. That is the proof. No team from that zone. It's true. No team in the playoff. Tamale City was in the case of what we call as goal. They brought it was never a playoff. Tamale City play with teams like Adoha. They play with Inter Alliance and Co. It was not the playoff. The playoff that year it was Treman who beat Tamale City in the playoff. So no team from that zone have ever qualified for the playoff, including 11 Wonders, Techman Hero, who qualified from that zone respectively. So that is a cheap zone. So if I say that, you should understand why I define that zone as a cheap zone.
You see, for him to have called that particular zone 1A as a cheap zone,
yes.
Okay, for us, go and check the numbers in this particular season. Football doesn't lie when it comes to statistics. Okay, we have all played 28 matches. He should be telling us that among that particular 28 matches,
so that's the one on the screen.
How many points have they amassed?
So
yes.
the stats you're talking about is
so let's talk about it. Numbers doesn't lie. Everybody is watching it on the screen.
28 games for 11 Wonders,
yes.
15 wins, and they draw 8 and
yes.
they lost 5 games so far. 42 goals scored and 22 goals conceded and 53 points. Okay, for RTU the Anotona Yanshare almost so far this season almost starts where Tichimana 11 Wonder head coach David Nyaba. Okay, let's just say, and so I had before I ever ban. Okay, this is RTU. That coach Isaac Kofi. So for 28 games, 18 he's been able to win 18. They've lost 6 so far, and they draw 4 goals scored, 59 goals conceded 21, 58 points.
Everything is clear.
Yeah, in terms of the stats.
No, he should dispute the numbers. Hold it. No, he should dispute the numbers, right?
Puru.
No, he should dispute the numbers. Yeah, and trust me,
this is stats.
I'm okay. I'm clear about the stats. What I'm trying to say is that if Japan is playing a World Cup, if Japan is playing a World Cup,
so you are saying they've been able to score more goals because there is no
competition. That is what I am trying to establish.
Ask him who is their top scorer and how many goals does he have.
That one is not.
He will come back to say there is no competition. That's why he's been able to score more goals. Yes, so let's wait. And
how many teams are competing in their zone and how many teams are competing in our zone?
That is not about how many teams.
In fact,
it's about the strength of the teams.
We should even look at the pedigree of those particular teams. RTU alone in Tamale, they are battling it out with 2 other competitive teams. In fact, a former Premier League side, which is Tamale City Football Club, and then one of the teams that just joined the Division 1 League over the last 2 years, which is Northern City Football Club.
So the derby games are more.
They are more than any other team in the Division 1.
How many derby games do you have? How many derby games do you have?
We have 3 in a season.
And let me tell you something.
And you know when
it's not even 3. In a season, RTU is playing 5 derby games. In fact, including Yape United and then that of Malewale Catholic Stars.
Difficult.
Derby game. No.
Original FM.
They have 2 teams. It is 3 teams in Tamale. Yes. We have 3 teams in Techman. What is the difference in the derby you're talking about?
You see, we are talking about the pedigree.
What's the pedigree
of those clubs that Real Tamale United are facing? Boss, it is as a result of the competitive nature of those derby matches. That is why the Ghana Football Association have ensured that anytime those derbies are playing, it is live.
It is live on television.
Live on
it is live.
Only the derby, all the derbies games.
Anytime.
So So we all
same as 11 Wonders.
We all know the distribution of, for example, the TV rights money when it gets to, for example, the English and Premier League and then the La Liga. If there were to be an amount of money that were to be distributed among the various zones, in our zone, RTU would have been the biggest benefactor of that particular.
How many matches did they
telecast? Simply because of the number of derby games RTU goes through. Look, he's talking about we are having 3 Division 1 teams in Tamale. In fact, Yape is one of the teams that competed among clubs in the northern region, in fact including Tamale clubs too as well, before they qualified to the Division 1. Wale Catholic Stars, competed in the Division 2 in the Upper East region and then joined Northern region in the Division 1 league. And trust me, they are all sharing boundaries and then playing the same league as well in the Division 1 league. So you cannot tell me that Teichmann 11 Wonders, they also play derby games in Teichmann. Yes, I don't dispute that particular fact, but trust me, the amount of games that RTU plays within the season is equally more than that of Teichmann 11 Wonders. And that is going to
Justice Kole is saying agroniform Ochina.
No, I wanted him to count the number of matches they telecast that will mean that they would have get the greater number of shares when it comes to TV rights. They telecast 5 RTU matches. They telecast 11 Wonders 7 matches. So which one? How do you see the TV rights you are talking about here?
Including our away games that we played in VC.
Count the number. Tell me the number. Tell me the number. They telecast 5 matches. They telecast 11 Wonders 7 matches.
Okay.
What are you talking about here?
So RTU and 11 Wonders tomorrow. Which players should we look